Everybody gets the f off because we're doing a YouTube video. Welcome back to the Trey 5 Customs TV show. That's not a TV show, it's just for your viewing pleasure on YouTube. The only reason we're doing this is to make a bunch of money, and right now we're not making a bunch of money. So subscribe, but let's get into it. We have Olin working on headlights. We're not even gonna stop because we have a new guy and we just call him MC because he likes to hammer. So it's MC Hammer. Bronco that used to be way over there is now way over here, and Olin's working on the headlights. So we can get all this assembled and we're gonna get it off the tuning. But headlights, taillights, intake, running boards, gauges, oil pressure sensor, BIM module for Dakota Digital, and the Dakota Digital gauges all have to go in. Just put up with that noise because it's not gonna stop. We're testing out new seals for them. So these seals are actually brand new for precision replacement products. We're the first ones to get them, testing them out for them. But look for this to be in their booth this year at the SEMA show. But this is all the stuff that has to happen. This top, I think we showed you this before, but we came up with a way to really easily take the top off. So no tools needed, you just unscrew the billet knobs. The whole top can come off. We used another seal from Precision on the rear, and we snipped it so this top can come off super easy. For those of you that haven't seen this before, put a little billet pop-up hooks in the roof, reinforce the roof underneath. So basically you back this into your garage. They're gonna sell these with pre-terminated cables that go to a winch, mount the winch to your garage ceiling, hook up the cables to the right hooks, lifts off perfectly level, and you can drive right out. So that'll be really neat. This area doesn't look any different than it did the last video. Marlon's truck, Rob's truck. As soon as we get the OBS done, this is coming over. Actually not done, but as soon as we get to where we put the wheels back on it, it's gonna come over here, and then that's gonna go there, and then the new guy is gonna build you a whole new firewall. Wendells Truck is making some progress now, so we have the bed on it, the tubs in it, the openings cut. We had a couple issues where we had the tanks and compressors mounted, was back here, and they came up through. So obviously we couldn't do that. So we moved the tank to the front, which GSI is nice enough to put provisions for mounts up there. And then we used the GSI mounts for the Viair compressors, and we actually mounted them to the bed mounts. So we'll show you that underneath, but right now Daniel's working on a filler panel for that. 10-foot tall Bob Grant sent us this roll pan, and Olin got it welded in. It's got an aluminum piece in the middle here that we're gonna polish because we're gonna have a chrome front bumper on it. So tie a little bit of shiny stuff into the back of the truck from the front. Batteries are gonna go in the back of here. So that's what this is. This will get cut out, and this will be jumper ports for the batteries, so you can charge your batteries back here. We were gonna put the jumper ports in the gas door because I don't like shaving these gas doors because they warp a lot. So I came up with the idea, see, when you open this, that's gonna be there. And it lights up and stuff, and you can change the color. So it'll be neat. We have splash shields, front and rear, that not only keep water and dirt, rocks from flying around, but they also stiffen up the bedsides. And then we trim these back, and we're actually gonna install round rod in here, tack that in and seam seal it in, and that'll strengthen it up anymore, because I hate watching trucks drive down the road and seeing this flex. We got the hood on. This is a junkyard hood. Truck didn't show up with a hood, and I didn't want to do an aftermarket one because these trucks fit together really well as it is. We're doing gas tank covers because gas tank sending units and fuel pumps are ugly. So we're going to make this go right on top of the gas tank, and then put a little logo in the middle and still be able to get to the cap. We even notched it out for the fuel line. So that's that. John Bond's truck, the back of it's done. All the extra stuff is shaved, back of it's done. Tubs are supposed to be here today from Heart Fab. So we'll get those in, finish framing that out, make it open, that kind of stuff. Come on, let's go. Over on this side of the shop, which is a little quieter, this is one that we built and finished up, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, maybe? But so this is a 52 GMC. It's on a no limit chassis. This is all the way up right now, so it is on airbags. It's on a full Ride Tech, like their Shockwave stuff. But we built this thing a little bit ago. With that 525 horse engine, it doesn't make a ton of vacuum. The chassis comes with a 7-inch booster, which is already a small booster. So the combination of not a ton of vacuum and a really small brake booster, he's not super happy with the brakes. So we're gonna pull the booster out and we're gonna put the ABS electric powered brakes in that we've been doing. So those are actually supposed to ship today. So a couple other little things that we did on it. We'll do a bolt check on it. He's got 600 or 700 miles on it now. So just kind of look over it, make sure everything's good. And the big ticket's changing out the brakes. Bunch of nonsense back here, but there's one shiny thing to show you. Inside the crate, we got a new Don Hardy engine. This is for an upcoming four-wheel drive Roadster Shop RS4 76, something like that, Chevy Blazer, K5 Blazer. But this is 376 cubic inch LS that Don Hardy built, threw a 2.9 liter Whipple on top of it, and peak horsepower on this thing was 902 horsepower at the crank. So paired with a 6-speed auto Atlas transfer case. We're doing like 34-inch tires on the Roadster Shop chassis, so it'll scoot. But for right now, since we're still waiting on the Roadster Shop chassis that's gonna take almost a year to get here, we're keeping it covered up. We probably need to find a safer place for it, but we haven't found that yet. Olin hasn't done anything to his rat rod. That's about it for over here. But we can cruise over to Ikandy Paintworks because we took the bankrupt project over there, if I should call it that. People call it dummy low. People call it dumb person low. I call it Brian Vowell. All right, let's go over to Frank's and check out what he's got. Because he's got like 12 of our projects over here. It'd be nice if we could finish them. It looks like someone's about to go snowboarding. Anyway, we just rolled this over here a couple hours ago. Looks like they've already blocked out the hood. We have Shane's truck. This one's been over here for a little bit, but as soon as they cruise through this, which hopefully goes quick, they'll be onto this. Derek's 57, which we had Derek's and David's that we forgot to show you over there, so we'll have to go back and show you that. They were brought at the same spot, but David's was here a little bit earlier. So they're gonna we have to finish welding some stuff on David's, and then we'll bring it back over here Monday, and they'll start on that too, and hopefully that one sees paint in like a month. They were cutting on Joe's truck to buff it. So they're gonna let it sit for about a day or two while they work on Brian's truck, and then that'll get buffed, and that'll come back to us next week, and we'll finish all the assembly on this. And we're taking this truck to Southeastern Truck Nationals in a couple weeks. So it's kind of cool that right now it's under wraps, so you can't really see it. And we probably won't do another video before we leave. And even if we do, we probably won't release it until we're at the show. So here's your sneak peek at what we're bringing to Southeastern Truck Nationals. I almost lost my finger right here yesterday. See that indent? That was from this slamming on my finger because these hinges went past 90 degrees and I couldn't get my finger out. We did mount all the seats. We were able to use the front seat mount of a standard cab truck in the rear. We just had to add the 2 back holes, and then we made our own mounts for the front. But that's it. Let's go back and check out David's real quick, and then that'll be it. So I lied to you the first time. Let's go. We can tell you real quick about this. This is a customer just came to us to want to order a chassis. And obviously we have a relationship with the Roadster Shop too. So he lives in a house where he can't take big deliveries and doesn't have a relationship with the Roadster Shop, so he called us and we ordered him a chassis. So this is for a 70 Chevelle. This is their spec chassis. Comes with axles already in it and basically hub to hub. The last thing that we have to show you that we forgot to show you while we're over here, because we were distracted by all the progress on the OBS, was David's 55. So this is in first prime. And it's over here because Frank doesn't really have to worry too much about cab to bed. So we're gonna pull the bed off for him, put it on a cart. We've got a little bit of welding to do on the frame for the bed mounts, and then we'll just push this right back over to Frank and he'll start working on it. Anyway, I think that's it for this week's episode of In the Garage with Trey 5 Customs. I don't know, let's close it out. That's it. See you later. Have fun. Like I said in the beginning, don't forget to subscribe. See, you were moving too fast. Don't forget to subscribe. We have shirts and hats and stuff if you want to buy that stuff. We have tailgate latches in stock. Our next show is Southeastern Truck Nationals, and we will be there with shirts and hats and tailgate latches and parts and whatever. So come see us, come say hey.